Sir, we have an executive order ordering the declassification of files relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a big one, huh? A lot of people are waiting for this for years, for decades, and everything will be revealed.
The assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963 remains one of the most debated moments in American history. Conspiracy theories abound, with various factions believing the truth has yet to be uncovered. But in a twist that few saw coming, a new subject has cracked the case wide open: the murder of Dallas police officer J.D. Tippit. While his death is often overshadowed by Kennedy's assassination, it may hold the key to unraveling a mystery that's haunted the nation for more than half a century. But was Tippit's murder really a coincidence, or is there more to it? J.D. Tippit, a 39-year-old patrolman in the Dallas Police Department, was shot and killed about 45 minutes after JFK was assassinated. Tippit's death occurred in the Oak Cliff neighborhood of Dallas, under what many believe are suspicious circumstances. Tippit, who had been directed by radio to patrol certain areas in response to the unfolding events, encountered a man near East 10th Street and Patton Avenue, whom he suspected to be involved in the earlier shooting of the president. What followed was nothing short of chilling. Tippit was shot 4 times by Lee Harvey Oswald, the same man later accused of assassinating JFK. But here's where the plot thickens. Could Tippit's death be part of something bigger? Was Oswald just following orders, or was he a patsy, a fall guy in a much deeper conspiracy? The idea that Tippit's murder was connected to JFK's assassination has long been debated, and new evidence continues to emerge, shedding new light on this tragic event. Over the years, several theories have emerged suggesting that Tippit's death may not have been a simple case of a man fleeing the scene of an assassination. In fact, some believe that Tippit was targeted because he was either involved in the conspiracy or simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. Theory 1: Tippit was part of the conspiracy. Some conspiracy theorists argue that Tippit's death was part of a larger conspiracy to kill JFK. According to this theory, Tippit may have been in the wrong place when Oswald spotted him. Was Tippit murdered to tie up loose ends and prevent him from sharing crucial information about the assassination plot? Some even suggest that Tippit's murder was a calculated move to frame Oswald for both the killing of the president and the police officer, creating a seemingly irrefutable case for Oswald's guilt. Theory 2: Oswald killed Tippit in a panic. On the flip side, many believe that Oswald shot Tippit in panic as he was fleeing the scene after the assassination of JFK. According to this line of thinking, Oswald knew that he was being pursued and acted out of self-preservation. After all, the police were all on high alert, and Oswald had likely realized that he was going to be arrested for the murder of the president. The shooting of Tippit might have been a desperate attempt to escape his imminent capture. New revelations surrounding witness testimonies and evidence handling have raised more questions than answers. For example, multiple witnesses at the scene reported seeing 2 men near Tippit's police car, but only one was ever identified as Oswald. Some even suggest that Oswald was not the shooter at all, and that Tippit's murder was part of a larger conspiracy to cover up the true assassins behind both the president's death and Tippit's own.
Then he got out of the car, slow motion. He calmly crawled out of this car, and he started round to the front of the car.
If you suffer from daily pain, you need to hear this. It is no secret that Big Pharma isn't interested in your relief. They want you hooked on pain pills forever. And they're profiting billions in the process. But now, a natural pain solution has taken hold throughout the United States. That solution is named Canoladine, and it may be your ticket to a life without pain. Chances are you've already heard someone talking about Canoladine, as it has changed the lives of hundreds of thousands of Americans. Over 2 million bottles were shipped last year alone. Why is it so popular? This drug-free innovation has been studied for 14 years, and it gives you pain pill level of relief without side effects, grogginess, or risk of addiction. No synthetic pills, no injections, and no expensive doctor visits. In fact, it is 1/10 the cost of traditional pain management. Scientists are calling Canoladine nature's morphine, and it's the only substance ever proven to activate your body's natural pain molecules, the very same ones upon which pain meds are designed. And until midnight, you can try Canoladine risk-free for 90 days for just $1 per day. No subscriptions, no gimmicks, just honest and powerful relief. Remember, authentic Canoladine is only produced by one company in the world, GDR Labs, and every bottle is small batch manufactured in Atlanta, Georgia. Thousands have vocalized their success with Canoladine. You could be next. But hurry, due to demand, this special pricing expires at midnight tonight. To try Canoladine for less than $1 per day, go to www.trycono.com/facts or click the link below this video. Break free from Big Pharma. You have nothing to lose but your pain.
And just as he got even with the front wheel on the driver's side, this man shot him 3 times in the wink of your eye. And then he turned and he was fooling with this gun, and he came back down 10th Street toward me. And he saw me, he stopped. And he looked at me, I looked at him. And he was furious. His eyes were big, and of course mine were too. And all it was, I put my hands up over my face like this, real tight, closed my eyes, and I stood there. And then I opened my fingers, opened my eyes, and gradually pulled him down. Well, I don't know what happened to him, but he just went off in a little trot across the vacant lot out here. And then the police came, they take me down to the city hall, and of course they got the statement. And then I identified him in the lineup.
The case was further complicated by the testimony of Helen Markham, one of the key witnesses to the shooting. Markham identified Oswald as the shooter during a police lineup, but her testimony was far from bulletproof. In fact, some argue that Markham's identification of Oswald was coerced or even fabricated to ensure that Oswald was charged with Tippett's murder. This has led some researchers to suggest that other individuals may have been involved in both crimes, and Tippett's murder could have been an attempt to silence him before he could speak out about what he knew. Interestingly, some investigators have raised the possibility that Tippett may have been involved in a deeper plot to protect Oswald. The notion that Oswald was a government asset or spy working for another entity such as the CIA or Mafia has been floated in certain circles. Was Tippett aware of Oswald's role in the assassination, and was he murdered to prevent him from revealing the truth about who was really behind the death of President Kennedy? Some believe that Tippett, like Oswald, was simply another pawn in a larger game played by shadowy figures within the government, organized crime, or even foreign intelligence services. Was Oswald forced into the role of assassin, or did he actively participate in a conspiracy he didn't fully understand? For those who still question the official narrative, the idea that Oswald was involved in a conspiracy is not just about the president's assassination, but also Tippett's murder. Some researchers like Jim Garrison, the district attorney from New Orleans, have suggested that the death of Tippett was deliberately connected to the larger assassination cover-up. Was Tippett's death not just about an alleged escape attempt, but a deliberate plan to shift blame to Oswald? Could it be that Oswald was framed not just for JFK's murder, but also for Tippett's, with the Warren Commission working to cover up a larger conspiracy? Many believe that Tippett's death was an important part of the machinations designed to ensure that the real conspirators behind the assassination remained hidden. J.D. Tippett, a decorated police officer who had served bravely in World War II, left behind a legacy as a fallen hero, but his death may have been far from accidental. As new details emerge, questions about his role in the larger Kennedy assassination continue to resurface. Was Tippett just in the wrong place at the wrong time, or was he a victim of something much bigger than he could have ever imagined? As witness testimonies continue to be re-examined and new evidence surfaces, it's clear that the mystery surrounding J.D. Tippett's death may hold the final piece to the puzzle of the JFK assassination. With new theories being proposed by experts and amateur researchers alike, one thing is certain: the truth is still out there, and Tippett's murder might just be the key to unlocking it. With so many questions still left unanswered, the murder of J.D. Tippett will continue to be a crucial point in understanding the mysteries of that fateful day in Dallas. As more researchers dive into the case, it's possible that the truth behind both Kennedy's assassination and Tippett's tragic death will finally come to light. For now, theories, both credible and bizarre, will continue to swirl around these pivotal events in American history. What do you think? Was Tippett's death part of a grand conspiracy, or was it simply an unfortunate coincidence? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.